What's going up, everybody? It's Teeny the Great back for another update video. So to be completely honest, not much has happened in the last week. All I did was the things that I told you guys I was going to do in the last update video. So I reviewed the feedback for Chapter 3, and it was kind of underwhelming, I guess, the feedback was. Not quite as helpful as Chapter 1 and 2, but I don't know, maybe the chapter was kind of underwhelming as well, so maybe that's something I need to look back on. Other than that, still working on the same articles that I was working on last week. So I had a few articles sent in before the newsletter was published, so I had some articles stocked up, so I did kind of take my time with these. I'm still writing those. I'll finish those up this week, and then I think I'm still going to try to get 2 articles out every single week. But since I had some extra articles already sent in, I just kind of took my time with this one. This one's kind of a lengthy one, so I'm going to finish that up hopefully by, I would like to say by Wednesday, but hopefully by Thursday I'll finish those up, and hopefully they'll get published soon. So I'm still confused as to whether or not the newsletter is getting published every single week or every single month, because on the actual newsletter it says March issue, so which would make me think it's going to come out every single month, but I believe when I spoke to the person, they said every week. So maybe it's going to start off every month, or maybe he just misspoke, or I don't know. But I feel like if they were clear that they want me to send in 2 articles a week, so I feel like if I do that, they should publish every single week. I don't know. I feel like that would be 8 articles a month, right? To only have 2 of them published every single month seems kind of odd to me. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm excited to write for them no matter how often it's published. So I am still having fun with that. Just kind of taking it slow this last week. But I'm going to kick it into gear and pick it up again. But it's just kind of a weird week. Just really focused at work. A lot of stuff to do there. And that's kind of where I put all my energy. And I had a weird schedule. So I've been closing a lot lately, which gives me a lot of time during the day to get stuff done. And I did that for over a month, and then my coworker went on vacation and I was opening. So I was at work at 6 o'clock in the morning. I had to wake up really early, like 4:30 in the morning. And then ideally that would give me a lot of time after work to get stuff done. But what was happening was I was just so exhausted from the schedule change that I literally like a couple days in a row I was on my computer typing, and I was falling asleep at my computer because I was so tired. So it didn't really work out as efficiently as I hoped it would, but now I'm back to closing pretty much every single day. So have plenty of time during the day to get stuff done. And yeah, I'm just doing that, working on hobbies like I told you guys, just really enjoying the drawing and the art projects. I did a new video I just posted Saturday called Graffiti on a License Plate. I had a lot of fun with that. Like, I don't know if the viewers that watch the update videos on the Ride With Me on Wednesdays also watch the Saturday videos, but if you do enjoy those videos, then check that one out, because that one was cool, I think. It turned out a lot better than I thought it would, but I have so much fun with the Saturday videos, and I don't know, I've been kind of thinking lately about what path, I fucking talk about this in every single video, but I've been thinking a lot lately about, like, where I'm gonna go in life, and what my plans are. And I'm kind of realizing I need a backup plan, because I thought this writing thing for the newsletter was going to be a little bit different than it turned out to be. And don't get me wrong, it's still amazing, like, nothing bad at all, but I just thought it was going to be I thought there were a little bit different circumstances involved. And so I really planned to, like, pursue that as much as possible and try to, like, get this turned into my career, and then have it open other doors, so then that would kind of lead me into the writing career that I actually want. It turned out to be a little bit different than that. I think this is more, I don't know. It's definitely a really, really good experience, and it's helping me write a lot more. It's really good for my portfolio and stuff like that, and I definitely think it's still going to be helpful towards getting me to the writing career, but maybe at a little bit slower pace than I was hoping for, or a little bit smaller scale than I was hoping for. Still a really great experience. I'm not talking bad or anything like that. But it kind of made me realize, like, I'm kind of glad I didn't put, like, you hear people say, like, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And I'm kind of glad I didn't do that. Like, I didn't give up everything to pursue the writing with this newsletter because it might not go the way I plan, which kind of makes me think, okay, what else am I going to do? And at work, they've been talking a lot about training me as a manager, and I've been kind of blowing it off a little bit just because I'm working retail. I don't want to do that my whole life. I don't want to do that for another year. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. So, the last thing I'm thinking about is being a manager and kind of being trapped in a position where I feel like I can't leave. But maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I need to train as a manager, and then at least I'll have that to fall back on if, writing is kind of going slower than I need it to go or something like that. At least I have a backup plan. Maybe if I do become a manager, I can make enough money to at least move to the place that I want to live and get me started in that regard. So that's another thing I'm thinking about, trying to do that as well. I think I am going to go ahead and train as a manager just so I have that to like fall back on. And another thing is the art stuff. So I've always wanted to pursue art my entire life. Literally, as long as I can possibly remember, that's the only job I wanted to have, is be an artist. Up until pretty much I graduated high school, and I wanted to go to school for art. I really did, and my mom didn't want me to, so I didn't do it. And I think art is something I can pursue without a degree in art. So, I'm not too upset about it, but I definitely wish I would have had the time to pursue art while pursuing my degree, but I didn't. And I didn't have the time to do that because it was hard to get that degree. But now that I have a little bit more time and a little bit more freedom, I do want to pursue art, and I'm trying to make stuff, and I'm trying to set up an Etsy shop and where I can make and maybe sell stuff just to test the waters a little bit, because since getting back into art, since graduating, I've had so much fun, and it's just like brought back that passion for me that I've had my whole life, and it just feels right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you have a passion that you could go all for, and if you didn't think about money or, like, plans or stability of the job that you want to go into, if all you thought about was how much you enjoy something, that one thing that you just could not live without doing, that's kind of like what art is for me. And so I've just had a blast trying new things, and I definitely want to keep it up. And I'm trying to think, like, how can I turn this into an income, and if I can turn it into an income. So I think I'm going to try to test the waters out with that a little bit, and that's going to be a slow process. That's not like, oh, next week I'll have my Etsy shop up. No, it's definitely going to be a long, slow process, but it should be an enjoyable one. So that's kind of what I've been up to. Not too much to show for the last week, but it was kind of a slow week and kind of a different week for me, but this week should be back to normal. 2 articles out this week. Yeah, more of the usual, and I'll take you guys along for that. So yeah, just kind of thinking about my plans for the future and trying to think of backup plans and just trying to prepare for different decisions and making different plans and trying to get something going, because I've been living here in my mom's house since graduating 2 years ago, and it's kind of like it's time for me to do something else. So I'm trying to make a move and trying to make that happen, but it's definitely harder to get it done than to say it. So yeah. So with that, I'll leave you guys. So thank you for watching. Stay motivated, stay inspired, and stay happy. See you guys.